You want to get real? Well, let me really bring you to the light, okay? I'm going to tell you something about me. I am a type of person that likes to prove a point. Not just a point. I want to prove and show you through me. So, let me be honest. Do I want to work? The first answer is hell no. And then the other part of that answer is absolutely I want to work because I love the reward, that paper. I love that aspect. I love the fact that I don't love the fact that I love the fact going to this job, whatever job it is, I would either get paid weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. In this case, regarding this video, I was making $12.36 being a security officer and got paid every 2 weeks. Do you see the date? April 26th, 2023. I don't know if you checked out one of my most recent videos, but if you did, I'm just going to say I wrote and typed out a long comment. I have been telling this story year after year after year after year. And I'm just going to say that God has not allowed you, or maybe you're not doing your part. I'm going to put it on you today. You're not doing your part in watching me because I'm just not for you. And I'm fine with that. But I would like for you to watch certain videos. So being that I am trying to keep the attention on this channel, I have another channel that's called Queendom, where I'm sitting at 8,000 plus views. However, on that channel, I have no access to. If you know what that means, self-explanatory. I can't use it. However, I am using it by going back in the past, recording these videos that I have been pushing out for you to see so you can try to get to know me. All I'm saying is if you go over to the other channel, subscribe to this channel and don't subscribe to that channel because that channel cannot do anything for me right now, especially the money. Let me just say the money been stopped because that channel I know is deactivated. Once you stop uploading videos for 6 months, they will deactivate it. However, the subscriber count is going to continue to grow because of it's just a because, okay? But anywho, this was the very first job that I've ever worked a 12-hour, 14-hour, 16-hour, and even 18-hour shifts. Some people didn't want to come to work, and I'm thankful for those folks that did not come to work because they helped me within 2 months pull up on that lot with the car. And then after me pulling up on that lot with the car, my boss fired me. She fired me with no explanation. It was some bullshit type of situation. And then I was also going through something with a different side of the family. I had exposed them for what they've been hiding because I feel as though the truth need to come to light, and it's going to come to light through me. They said don't wait on God. Okay, I'm not being funny when I say this, but I'm saying that I'm doing what I feel needs to be done. If you know that something needs to be talked about, if you know that something is being done behind closed doors that is hurting people, it's blood on your hands if you don't speak on certain stuff. So I speak on certain things. I do. That's me. Call me a little Peach McIntyre. And it is, but just a little bit differently. But anywho's, got fired. Everybody that worked at their job, they worked there for years, and none of them, neither one of them, none of them, I kid you not, y'all, none of them was able to get a car. I don't know their reasons as to why, but I know that anybody can give a car. Even if your credit score bad, you can get a car. Your payments and your payments just gonna be high. But I was so determined. Let me just say, I've been losing cars after cars after cars, years after year after year, and every single year, some way, somehow, with the grace of God and by the willingness and ableness of me, I pick myself the fuck back up and do it all over again. This go around is gonna be tricky because baby, when I tell you my prices, everything going up, I don't know if I'm willing to want to pay that. So I already know I done did an estimate. My insurance, if I was to go get another car again, $472. Yeah, so I done got tickets, I done got into car accidents year after year after year. That's why the rates are high. I don't know if I didn't share my last car accident situation last year, November 20th, 2024. I lost my car, I lost my side hustles, and I lost my part-time job that I didn't tell nobody that I was working. Hence, everybody saying, you need to get a job, you need to do some more. I was working. I just didn't tell you that I was working because every time I tell people that I'm working, some bullshit always occurs. Last year I told myself I am going to do something differently, and I'm going to keep whatever I got going on between me and God, because I know that if God is rejecting something, that's for my protection. And if he's not allowing it, it's for a reason. But if he's allowing it, I'm gonna keep that our relation. Man, I gotta keep some things under wraps, honey. Anywho's, we're gonna watch this video just because, and I just want to show you just because this was one of my last jobs. It's so many other jobs. It's another job on this channel that you can see if you do what I say do. I'm not saying that being rude. I'm not saying that being nasty. But I know my approach and my tone is coming off that way. And I apologize. I am passionately aggressive when I am trying to prove a point and when I'm trying to show people something that they obviously have not seen because they're choosing not to see it because I'm so fucking boring to you. Be real. Do you want to go to work? No. But don't you do it because you know you got to take care of yourself? That's me. I want to prove to you that I am independent. I'm already independent. I just lack the independency when it comes to a shelter. Everybody always say, you this age, you. First it was 29 and I'm living in a tent. Yes, if you don't know, once upon a time, not too long ago, in the year of 2023, I was living in a tent. It was a spiritual warfare going on and I had to make a choice to do something about it. This age shit is picking and choosing. Some people question, you 31, why you ain't got your shit together? You ain't got no kids, baby. It's a spiritual warfare. And if you watch my story that I done told for the years, you would know. But you don't know because you won't do what I say do. And I'm not saying that being bossy. I'm saying that because it's needed and it's required as a viewer. But now I done did a whole backstory. Let's get into some of this video. And then another thing, I'm just saying, do y'all see I be editing? Now I don't, but I used to put in work, honey. And then I see these other content creators who literally don't do no editing within their videos, but look what they are. Look where they are. All I'm going to say is God has allowed it, but I'm like, I didn't, you get where I'm going with this. I'm pointing the finger, I'm throwing the stone, but I put in work. It may not be good work though, obviously, if it ain't working, or maybe it's just not my time. This location, I was actually staying with a previous boss. For those who don't know, I know how to do nails. Yes, ma'am. Not just no wonky donkey, jonky, jonky, nothing. I actually was having a God-given skill that the Lord had taught me how to do nails, or he instilled something in me. Anywho's, I used to work in a nail shop once upon a time, and this is the location. I'm staying with my boss. He's a guy. And yeah, he allowed me, he welcomed me into his home, and I stayed there for quite some time. Something holds me back as I try to make my way uphill. Anywho's, I'm gonna skip because I don't even know if that song copyrighted, but anywho's, this is his bed. Honey, I'm making his bed. He was actually out of town. He had so much trust in me. He went to Florida, honey. He was in Florida on vacation with his family, and he left me the house. However, he was rooming with somebody, but he left me his room. He trusted me up in it, and I greatly appreciate that. However, to this day, for whatever reasons, we fell off. He stopped talking to me once I got my stuff together. He actually cut me off, and I was like, what? Anywho, that's a story that I can't answer because I need his part. But look at me in my uniform. Yes, the uniform was actually too big. They never had somebody that was my size that worked there. So I was in a extra large uniform. The lady didn't even order my size. I was fine. I was like, you know what? I don't give a damn. It is what it is. It's okay. I am here with a purpose, and I don't care. But I made that bad boy work. I felt good with my little uniform on. When I went to work, I did what I was told to do, including creating videos, all that stuff, because that's how I was going to get through these long shifts, being that it really wasn't that much to do on the clock. But look at me, honey. First time ever, no experience, but I was a security officer. Anywho, we're going to go ahead and move on to something else. I'm going to put you on pause. Okay, here we go. Security officer, 16-hour shift, workflow, calling my ride.
Alright, so really quickly, I want to do a little intro for...
And it's no longer Kanisha Shade No Filter. If you was to type that in, you're going to find Queendom. Be attentive to the icons. For this channel, I am in a cheetah print dress. For the other channel, I was in nature. This is the current channel that I would like for you to subscribe to help me help myself, if you don't mind.
All right, this vlog. With that being said, hey, welcome to my vlog. I am Kanisha Lachey, no filter. Welcome to you if you are new.
And the reason why I was that way, because I really didn't have no filter. During this season, I had no filter. I gave no flying fucks. If you did something wrongfully, I was going to talk about you. I was going to share it. Not only in your face, but if I had the opportunity to, I was going to do it online. If you can do it behind closed doors and try to hide your hands, baby, I was going to open them hands for the public to see and see how you move then. Let me just say, by me doing some of the things that I did and shared online, some of them people straightened they acts up. At least for the most part they did. But anywho's, I'm at the job. I'm sitting there talking. I don't know what I'm talking about. All I'm here to do is to prove to you that I was at work. And while I was at work, I was sitting on my behind. When I was sitting on behind, I was watching videos on YouTube. I was looking up where I was going to be moving to. This time go around, I was actually looking up cars, how much I needed, getting estimates for stuff, baby. While I was working on me.
So right about now, I was not too long ago just on YouTube. I am watching other content creators and people in general working their 12-hour shifts or 16-hour shifts. I'm currently watching the nurse Nook. She worked 3 12s back to back, so me and her have something in common, doing 3 12s back to back. I like watching content that I can relate to because it's just that much more entertaining for me because I'm relating to people who are doing the same thing that I'm doing, just a little bit differently. So
that part. Let's move on. Lunchtime. I stayed eating me some oatmeal, honey, during this time. I was so stressed out again too because I was going through a living situation, trying to figure out how I was gonna get myself up out of it. Every time I came to a solution of getting myself up out of it, there was always something that came to an end. This go around, this job, I ain't gonna lie, I was mad at it. I was busting my ass, man. I had the money to get my own apartment while being able to pay for the utilities that I was tied to that, and while being able to pay for my car note and my car insurance. I had the money. I know how to save when I need to save, but this go round, well, then I had food stamps, so I didn't have to pay for food. Now, the season that I'm in, for whatever flipping reason, I am unable to get them damn food stamps. I have proof that I am unemployed. Yes, I am on unemployment right now, and the mindset that I have now, I want to use all that shit up. I want to wait till my time is done and over with. I want to get all of my money. I'm saying that now, but unless a job, wants me, reaches out to me, if I seek and I shall find, then I'm going to let this shit go. But because I was wrongfully fired from my last job, which was Amazon, I want to get everything that's entitled to me. Say what you want to say. Guess what? You can choose to live your life how you want to, and I have the right to choose to live my life the way I want to too. I done been through so much shit with these jobs, and it ain't nobody's fault but mine, because if I would have never stole that money, I probably would have been well off. But guess what? God already knew what was going on. He already knew what's going to happen, so I got to go through the through to see if I can get through the through and see what I'm going to get to, while giving him the glory, honor, and praise through all of it. Anywho's, moving on, bathroom time. During this time, I used to vape. Yes, ma'am. Used to go in the bathroom, used to hit the hell out that vape, and I was having a good time on the clock. Yes, I was. I ain't gonna lie to you. Anywho's, just showing you that that's what I did. Watching videos, because the job was very much so easy. So what I did then, I was checking in transfer trucks, well, the 18-wheeler trucks. They'll come to this particular site. They will sign into a logbook. I have to check them into this computer tablet system. It was a whole little piece of paper that we had to fill out. I then had to give them a pass. I also had to give them a helmet. I also had to supply them with safety glasses, and also, was it gloves too? Some people. I handed out people checks. I handed out people that was on the site, like they need a certain type of key. I had the control of this. I also had to do like some safety things. Let's say I was on a site where it was a train track. So when the train track crossed, I have to get on an intercom, 2 different intercoms. One is the computer system that you see to the right on the screen. I had to do a whole little process and get on the walkie-talkie, communicate with the whole plant, let them know, hey, you stay where you at pretty much. The train is about to be crossing, stuff like that. I had to do emergency things when we had inclement weather. And if the inclement weather was serious, it happened twice. I had to notify the whole entire plant what was going on, stuff like that. Even had a situation where someone who did not belong on the premises was on the premises. I had to write up a report. I had to monitor the cameras, the camera system. It was a TV size, but I had to look at the whole premises, make sure that everything was intact. It was a pretty damn cool job. I loved it. And I would like to get back into security officer, honestly, but I don't know how that's going to go. If the job that I try to go to, I don't even know if my previous employer, that little heifer, is going to give me a good report. But yet she always used to say, when you doing anything, because I sure was doing more than them officers was doing. It's just the fact that you see that I was on the phone and on the computer. It was on the wall that I could do that. Anywho's, let me find something else that we can watch. Alright, so anywho's, here it is. The apartment tour. Could have had it, didn't get it. Yeah. Adulting. I took that thumbnail to put it in another video. Girl, what do you really do on the clock? Did that. It's a problem and I have proof. What was I doing? Maybe I'll try again tomorrow. I was checking up on the apartment. It's 3 a.m. I'm up thinking about this extra income. Now I was still working, but I still needed extra money, honey. Yes. You see me though. That's why you staring. From my parents' house to the tent, U-Haul, storage units, the crazy, my friend house, baby. I've been every motherfucking where. Everywhere. Let me just say, if I'm a mute and if I'm allowing, I'm just going with the plan of the enemy, yeah, I would have stayed at my parents' house from jump. I would have stayed. That's the thing. When you're not in alignment, you're gonna be looked at as a bad guy. When you want to be you, and there's a lack of communication, misunderstanding. People don't know how to conduct themselves. Yet they can tell you that you need to change your approach and you need to learn how to conduct yourself. Stuff just wasn't working. So I'm just gonna say this: I am thankful that my parents did what they. I'm thankful that my mother and her husband did what they did, because they didn't put fire up under my ass yet once again to allow for me to get it together. So one thing about me, I am not prideful. I went back to my parents' house several times because I knew and I thought that, hey, if I need them, they're gonna be there for me. I went back time after time, even went back twice to my grandmother's house. Why? Because I was in need of shelter. I don't mind going back. I don't give a damn if somebody's saying, oh, you this age and you staying with your mom, and you damn right, because guess what? They allow for me not to pay no damn bills and help me get my shit together. But when shit hit the fan, it's the fact that you ain't paying no bills. I don't want to be reminded that no more. But I'm not mad. It just sounds like it. I'm passionately aggressive. I'm passionate about what I'm saying. I am thankful for this experience yet once again. And this go around, there is no way that I can go back. I have to depend on God. I got to go through what I'm willing to go through to get what I feel as though that I deserve to get. I'm getting it now. It's just a process. But I'm not going back. I went back too many times and nothing has changed. So this go around, I got to make change. What you fail to realize is I have a story. I have a past. And as I said, when the New Year's come around, I don't make no damn New Year's resolutions, because those New Year's resolutions just don't work for me. What I am going to do is hold on to God and do all that I can do, being that you don't know everything, but then you could know everything, because I done told everything if you choose to watch it. Like this, I see why the views are low. It's the content creator. Everybody always saying you need to find your niche. I found it. I am good when I run my mouth talking about people. I like to dance too, but I don't want to do that online for no coin, because I don't know how to dance safe and grown. I gets nasty. It runs in the blood. I am very freaky. I am very frisky, and I don't want to display that online. If I'm gonna do anything like that, it's gonna be on my own time and not for you to see. I don't want to give you something to talk about in that manner, because I'm actually working on that side of me by cutting that side of me, because I know that's just a part of me, but it ain't got to be me. My niche is running this mouth. So therefore, I am trying to get skills. I'm trying to, network with people, try to find something within me, using the power within my tongue. And hopefully it can not only help me, but help others. I am very good at helping others. I am very good at seeing what others don't see. I just can't see the things what I see about others about me. Then again, I do, because I look in that mirror every single day day. And I be trying to work on things. Let me just say that trying does fall short when they fall short. But when I pick up the pieces, baby, I picks up the pieces. Anywho's proof. I bought a car. God showed up and showed out for me. The particular car that I got, baby, it won't nothing but God. $256 a month compared to my last car note, which I had to pay twice out the month, which was $270 some dollars a month twice. So that was like close to baby. Yeah. The moment that I shared how much I paid for my car note, that's when I had a goddamn accident not too far after. Let me just say, spiritual warfare. I'm going to leave it at that. Here it is. This is what my problem is. I'm too old, yet they say I'm too young. 30 is doable to start over. People like to pick and choose when that age comes into factor. I'm not too young for you to talk shit to me about shit that I don't need to know about. I'm not too young for you to drink with me, although I'm of age of grown. I'm not too old for certain shit, but I'm too old to be living at my parents' house when it is beneficial to say that I'm living at my parents' house. Or you too young to be out there alone. Hence, for those who don't know, I used to sleep in my car. I slept in my car because I wanted my own privacy. I wanted my own privacy because I ain't even gonna get into it no more. I wanted to show you I ain't got to stay under nobody's roof. I can get out here and do it on my own. It's just not gonna be done the way you want it to be done. But however, it's gonna be done the way I don't mind doing it because I'm not worried about truly what somebody got to say. Although it may seem like it, it's just me gonna tell you about the stuff in the process. Anywho's, here's one proof of it. I'm actually enjoying my life, although it may look may be boring to you. Sleeping in my car, having a good time. Now here we are, we rolling up. This is the time when I was working at Amazon for the I don't know how upteenth time. I was doing YouTube for the wrong reasons at first. God know my heart. I'm hot, need Jesus, got to get closer to God. So many thoughts. All I'm gonna say is God is up in me. Yes, I be fleshly. I am not. You see I ain't perfect, baby, but you also see that I know God. You also see that I'm trying to seek God. I'm trying to get closer to Him. There's a lot going on. There's a lot that I need to know. There's a lot that I need to learn still. Anywho's, yes, ma'am. I done been through some shit, honey, and part of the reason is because of me, and then part of the other reason is because of me and who I'm choosing to serve. Anywho's, I was triggered. Spiritual warfare. I'm pregnant. Made a video this one. I said I'm pregnant. Ain't nobody watched the motherfucking video. They just in the comment section saying congratulations. If you'd have been watching all my videos and paying attention, I won't talk about an actual physical pregnancy with a baby. I'm talking about a spiritual pregnancy. I done changed a new leaf. I done did something differently. I don't know if y'all ever heard the term of being pregnant spiritually. If you don't, I'm encouraging you to look it up so you can know something different that you may not have known before. Anywho's, I'm talking so fast before my friend come back in this room. I need to get everything out that I want to get out. And then this music. There we go. Whatever. Anywho's, I was a wanderer, slept outside on the bench. That didn't last for long because them animals was scaring me. Family member time was staying with them. It's a lot, honey. It's baby. Oh my goodness. Anywho's, I'ma leave it off. Spiritual warfare. And then which job did I quit? I quit my job. What's next? Is Amazon that bad? Shit, yes and no. It depends. Yes and no. Anywho's, I did quit that one, but I still had my side hustles. Uber Eats and DoorDash. Sure did. And I was working all fucking day just to try to make the amount of money that I was making in a day at Amazon. Here we go to content at Amazon. Created a bunch of content regarding Amazon. This, if you did not know, baby, I did my own car. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. The car was raggedy when I brought it. Still ended up being raggedy after I bought it. I guess I'll share that one next. See, it was red here. Boom. But then I painted that bad boy black. Spray painted it, actually. Here I am at work on the clock, Amazon. I'm working on the clock and working on the clock with YouTube. Yes, ma'am. I know a little bit some about cars. My shit fucked up just a little bit, not that much. But anywho's, baby, get into me. But I'm going to give you something to watch because I don't want you to go back to this past. And I need to get out the past. I only went back to the past just to try to bring you up to speed in regards to what's going on. But I'm going to start, living my life yet once again. I got a little bit more time, but if you're willing to bless me, if you're able to bless me, we can get this thing rolling a little bit quicker and faster. Maybe that's the thing. I'm rushing shit yet once again. Everybody's saying, don't wait on God. Don't wait on God. You need to move. I believe you. You're surely right. I needs to move. I am going to move because me waiting on God within that month of December, After I lost everything in the month of November 2024, they showed me the baby don't what you waiting on God for. God ain't coming. You got to do something. I was doing something. I had to seek Him first in order so I can know what to do, because even still now I don't know what exactly to do. But being that I got confirmation from everybody, oh, I'm gonna get up and move, and I'm gonna see how that work. Okay, we gonna get to it. Anywho, that's it. That's all. If you have not tuned into my most recent content, I am asking that you tune into it. See how when I talk about when I'm just me, myself, and now look at the views, baby. Look at the views. But the moment I got the moment I got the next person's name in my mouth, that's the way it works. So if I see that it's working, why would I be stupid and stop? Why would I be stupid and stop? However, I'm going to continue to go. I'm going to continue to receive what I'm receiving. These low views. Why? Because it's me. If you think that I'm low and you think that I ain't worth it, that's fine. I'm still going to push it out. If I really cared, I wouldn't even be pushing these low little views out, but I'm pushing them out. This is me. I can't change who I am. And I'm thankful that you're humbling me. You showing me through your eyes that I'm not shit and that I'm not worth it, but I know differently. Anywho, thank you for being here, and I shall catch you in another video, God willingly.